Biles performed a vault in today's team's final. She left the venue, but then she came back out not to compete, but to support her teammates. Here to break down what happened, we have our sports director, Keith Murphy. There is a lot to unpack here.
There really is, and it's hard to kind of get your mind around it. And Simone Biles, in many ways, is the face of these Olympics. Certainly, she's been promoted that way. So it was kind of shocking when this happened today. And Dan, I'll be honest, my first reaction when I heard it, just being real here, was, you're the greatest of all time. Of course there's pressure. You have to push through that. That's what great athletes do. All athletes face pressure. But I have come to learn some nuanced context to this, and I've kind of changed my opinion a little bit than my first reaction there. First of all, you could tell over the past couple of days that she did not seem happy or joyful out there as a gymnast, like something was off. And then she came out today and she decided immediately to not even attempt one of the very difficult moves that only she can do. She has 4 moves named after her because she's the only one in the world that can do them. So she took the level of difficulty down a notch, and then as she was performing that, she couldn't even do the 2.5. She only did a 1.5, so she got a drastically low score, put the United States behind, and just had the mental thought in her head, if I stay in this, we're going to lose. She actually thought, the greatest gymnast in the world thought, the best thing I can do right now is to get out of this. And I think it even went through her mind that she wasn't even safe out there, because we have to remember, some of these moves that she performs, if you don't complete them, there's great danger in them.
That could be deadly.
Yeah, you could break your neck, for sure. And as I talked to some people in the gymnastics world today, they said Simone Biles is actually older than most people. Like, by the time Shawn Johnson was this age, she tried to compete and just couldn't do the moves anymore. Biles has continued to stay in there, but mentally it gets more difficult as you get into your 20s to think about completing these moves. And she had a crisis of confidence out there. She did. She just didn't feel like she could safely perform these moves. And to her credit, she didn't blame it on an ankle injury or a knee injury. She went to the press conference and said, I got in my own head, I couldn't perform. I thought the best thing I could do was cheer my teammates.
It was sort of refreshing how frank she was in that news conference. She really laid it all out there and gave credit to her teammates for the impressive performance they pulled together when they had the rug yanked out from under them to score a silver.
Yeah, they did, and they've been lost somewhat in the discussion because they're surrounded by Biles, who is not only the greatest in the world right now, she's the greatest of all time, and I don't think there's any argument. She's a 5-time world champion. She was the all-around champion. She has 4 moves named after her. She's so good that if she competes, even if she falls, she wins because no one else is trying moves this difficult. But she stayed in these Olympics an extra year, partly because she is the last remaining gymnast who was under the care of the predatory doctor Larry Nassar, who's in prison. So she has kept applying the pressure about changes, wide sweeping changes made in the United States gymnastics. And she's done that partly by continuing to perform. So she's wanted to do that. She's wanted to move forward and continue to be out there on behalf of the many victims there were. And there were dozens, there were hundreds of victims. But it all got to her. I mean, the pressure got to the best in the world. And now we wait to find out if she competes in the individual events.
Yeah, you wonder how it could not. But to your point, she's not out of these games.
We don't think so. I mean, she could retire right now. I don't expect that. I think she's going to come back. I believe most people will be supportive of her. I have heard some feedback of, come on, you got to push through this. You have to compete. And like I said, I initially had some of that. But when you learn more, this is not yips when putting or a second baseman trying to throw the ball to first base. She's so high up in the air, when she's having a crisis of confidence, it becomes dangerous for her. And she didn't even come close to completing her first move. And the United States fell way behind the Russians. And she actually helped the United States by getting out of the competition until she can get her confidence back.
Sports Director Keith Murphy with the perspective we have all come to know and appreciate. Thanks so much, Keith.